Okay, y'all. Just for the record, my prediction for the NFC Championship game between the Packers and the Bears, I'm going with the Chicago Bears. Call me a fool if you want to. I really don't care. You know, like I said in the previous video, I respect the Green Bay Packers. I respect them for what they've done. They're a good team. They have every chance in the world to go to the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers is an elite quarterback in the NFL, but he is not great. He is not the successor to Brett Favre, because Brett Favre is in a class all by himself, quarterback-wise, in my opinion. But they're facing a team. You got to understand, the Green Bay Packers are facing a team that knows them well, that's played them before, and that is just as good defensively, if not better, than they are. And a team that knows how to stop Aaron Rodgers. So just think about it. You know, they've got Lance Briggs and Julius Peppers, two of the most dangerous linebackers I've seen in the NFL. Bottom line. Bottom line. Then they have Chris Harris, their safety. And then they have Danielle Manning. And you've seen what he can do. So, I mean, you know, how do you count that out? That's what I don't understand. How do you count that out? Really? I mean, yeah, Clay Matthews and AJ Hawk and you know, and Woodson and Collins and Traymon Williams and all those guys. Yeah, they're awesome players. But they're going up against a team that can probably do things probably twice as better than they can. You know? But anyway, that's besides the point. You know, Chicago, I believe, has a very good chance to win this game because they're at home. They're going to have the fans behind them. You know, offensively, everybody talks about, you know, Jay Cutler is going to screw it up, you know, when it matters the most. I really don't think so. I think Jay Cutler is going to be motivated. I think he's going to watch the first game, and I think he's going to realize what he did wrong, and he's going to try to not make those same mistakes, and I think he will make better decisions with the ball, and I think he will make the appropriate passes, and he will not throw an interception in this game. That's what I believe. So, like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if the Green Bay walked away with this because, you know, they do have the momentum and they are a great team and they have a great coach and have a great defensive coordinator. But, you know, Chicago, they're the number 2 seed for a reason. You forget about that. Everybody's hung up on, you know, just this streak that the Packers have been on. But you forget, they're facing the number 2 seed. So, and then on top of that, they've won the NFC North this year. So they are the division champs. So for that matter alone, they should be respected and should be favored, in my opinion, to win this game. To me, the pressure is on the Packers. Because they didn't have a good game the last time they played the Bears. Even though they won, they still didn't have a good game against against the Bears. The Bears slowed them down, and I believe they're gonna do it again. You know, I'm not saying that Green Bay, you know, won't bring it as well, but watch out for the Bears, man. They got a trick up their sleeve. Trust me. Lovie Smith is he's got a plan, you know, to stop Aaron Rodgers. Trust me. But I'm going with Chicago in that. I'm going with the underdog, man. I think Jay Cutler, I think he's going to have a big game in his hometown. So, yeah, there it is, man. I'm going with the Chicago Bears. I know I'm probably maybe only one of few that are actually going for the Bears, but I believe they can beat the Green Bay Packers. You know, that's just my opinion. But anyway, moving on. The main game of the evening the marquee game, the one that everybody's looking forward to. My second favorite team in the NFL, the New York Jets, will be facing the Pittsburgh Steelers, the very dangerous Pittsburgh Steelers. It's going to be in Hienz Field, so of course the Jets are going to be hit with the underdog label again. Big Ben, this is his time of the year, man. This is where Big Ben comes through, especially at home. I mean, Roethlisberger, I know, is going to look to get off early. Who he's going to throw to. Either Mike Wallace or Hines Ward or Emmanuel Sanders. You already know what's going to happen. You already know. The Jets defense is going to have to be really sharp on this. They're going to have to find a way to get this big man down, whether it's a 4-man rush or whether it's a blitz, whatever. Rex Ryan is going to really have to go into the lab, so to speak, and try to formulate a strategy to get Ben Roethlisberger down and get him down early and often. If the Jets defense can do that, there's no doubt they'll walk away with this. Darrelle Revis and Antonio Cromartie are going to have to do a good job of playing coverage on Mike Wallace and Antonio Brown and Emmanuel Sanders. Hines Ward, you don't really have to worry about, because Hines Ward, no disrespect to him, but he's not really a big catch playmaker type of receiver. He's more of a guy that's going to get you possessions and get you yardage, to give you a better chance to score in the end zone. So I'm sure that there won't be no problem, for Hines Ward. You really have to worry about Wallace, Brown, and Sanders. Those are the guys that you really need to keep an eye on. But as long as the defense, can basically take those guys out of the game, then Pittsburgh is basically dead. Pretty much. Now, offensively, Mark Sanchez is going to have to be protected very, very well. The offensive line is, I don't know, man. They're going to try to contain James Harrison and LaMarr Woodley, which is a very hard task to do. Palomalu, he's going to be running around chasing after Sanchez and whoever else, LT, all of those guys. So they're going to have to be leery of that. They're going to have to protect LT as well, because they're going to be coming after him. LT, he's really going to have to use his power and his speed in this game. He's going to have to break those tackles and, find some way to maneuver around, that defense. And Santonio Holmes, you already know, man. He is more than ready for this game. This guy is licking his chops, especially in an environment like this with the chips on the table. It's go time for Big Tone. it, man. This guy's gonna have a big game. It's a given. He's gonna make a big catch in this game, whether it's in the fourth quarter or it's somewhere in the game. Santonio Holmes is gonna shine, probably brighter than he did a couple of years ago when he made that legendary catch in the Super Bowl to win it for Pittsburgh. So Santonio Holmes, this is his time. It's his time. Braylon Edwards will have a big game as well. Jericho Cotchery, he's going to do well. All the receiving core for the New York Jets is going to have a good game, I believe. I believe they're quick. They have a good eye for the ball. And they could catch, the deep passes from Sanchez. So this game, these guys, they're gonna be okay. They're gonna be all right. As far as who I have in this game, I mean, is that even really a question? Come on, man. The Jets, baby. They're gonna be soaring into Dallas, man. It's gonna be a clear landing. I'm claiming it right now, man. I mean, yeah, the Steelers defense is the top defense in the NFL, and they love to hurt you and take you out the game. And Ben Roethlisberger, yeah, he's a big physical quarterback that can't be taken down, or it's hardly taken down, or however you want to put it. And then he's got the receivers, with Mike Wallace and Antonio Brown and Emmanuel Sanders, and he's got Heath Miller as well. Just all the build up and all that. Yeah. Troy Polamalu's going to be the impact player. But the bottom line is that the Jets have a good defense too. You forget that. The Jets have a good defense too. They gave the two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL fits the past couple of weeks, and nobody said that was going to happen. And I guarantee you, against the quote-unquote most intimidating place to play, in front of the most intimidating team, it seems like, in the NFL, the Jets will do it again. I'm not doubting the Steelers because they are at home, so they are going to be comfortable in this situation. But the Jets right now are high on winning. They have a natural high right now. They just came off of 2 gigantic victories in 2 places that are very, very hard to get victories in, whether it's in the playoffs or whether it's in the regular season. It does not matter. And I say they go for the hat trick, the trilogy, the three-peat. They're going to beat the Steelers. And it's going to be the Chicago Bears and the New York Jets in the Super Bowl this year. Mark it down. Mark it down. Rex Ryan is a mastermind with certain plays defensively, because if y'all forget, he was a defensive coordinator at the Baltimore Ravens. So yeah, he knows a little bit about defense here, guys. So he's going to draw up something incredible, and they will find a way, the defense will, to get Ben Roethlisberger down. Darrelle Revis, I believe he's going to make Mike Wallace, just like he did Reggie Wayne. I think he's going to make him irrelevant in this game. Antonio Cromartie, I think the same thing. I say both of them combined, I say both of them combined for like 15 interceptions or something. I don't know. But they will get some picks. Heck, they might even, force a couple of fumbles. I don't know. But I know for one thing, the Jets are going to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. It won't be a surprise if the Steelers win. But I believe they will be the new AFC champions. And they're going to the Super Bowl. Bottom line. Mark it down. I know I'm probably maybe only one of the few Jets fans out there, but I'm picking the Jets. And that is that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all enjoy the